Shulini TV. News from the campus.
Hello and welcome to weekly campus news from Shulini TV. I am Bhavna and here are the headlines.
All Indian Curiosity Quiz finale held. First E-Manch Tantra 2020 gets underway. Actor anchor Gaurav Kapoor wins over Shulinians. UVCAN organizes webinar on breast cancer. Patent filed on system for growing plants without soil.
Now the news in details. The first ever online quiz organized by the university drew mass participation by more than 200 schools from all over the country. We have Vishakha with us to provide us the news in detail.
The grand finale of the month-long Curiosity Quiz organized by Shulini University concluded on Friday. The Grand Master of the grand finale was none other than Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla. Former IAS officer Mr. Vivek Atre also addressed the students and was the third umpire for the quiz.
Are extremely excited to be on Curiosity today. Quickly speaking, it's been a few weeks of quizzing. I think all of you have enjoyed it. There have been more than 200 schools across the country that have done Curiosity. But more importantly for me, there have been 50 different quizzing. I personally involved in helping the team, choosing the right questions, making sure that the right problems are asked to the students and there is excitement all around. So I'm very, very excited today. I would like to see the students right now. I don't know whether the organizers can put them on screen, and I can see all the beautiful students right now in front of me.
The quiz was held in 4 rounds with one student participating from each school. The first prize winner was Gautam Gupta from Bal Bharati School, who won a cash award of Rs 25,000, while the first runner-up was Tarpan Soni from Police DAB Public School, and the second runner-up was Lavanya from Queens Valley School, who got cash prizes of Rs 10,000 and Rs 5,000 respectively.
Wow. 55,000 rupees goes to Gautam Gupta. Congratulations, Gautam. Fantastic. We have 10,000 rupees runner-up prize that goes to Tarpan Soni of Police DAB Public School, Jalandhar. Congratulations, Tarpan. And finally, we have runner-up, second runner-up goes to Lavanya. Lavanya did so well. That's for the Queens Valley School. Lavanya, congratulations, Lavanya.
Curiosity Quiz was unique as it was first ever quiz competition to be organized online. More than 200 schools from across the country participated this year, which made the quiz even more competitive. It was the largest all-India virtual quiz organized so far for senior school students.
Thanks Vishakha. Like many other events this year, the Manch Tantra 2020 was also arranged in the virtual world. Here's Alicia giving us detail about the opening of the 3-day event.
The first ever virtual Manch Tantra, the much awaited interdepartmental contest, took off to a great start on Thursday. A couple of events have already taken place, including an Antakshari competition.
And the team that is leading School of Pharmacy is with 40 marks. So very well done all the teams, and we really like this event. We are very happy to conduct it. It was all the mastermind behind this E-Antakshari, behind this E-Manch Tantra. Well, E-Antakshari is a part of that, is none other than the Iron Lady of Shulini University, that is Poonam.
Yes, Poonam Nanda ma'am is indeed the moving spirit behind the Manch Tantra. The competition over the weekend would include anchoring, fashion shows, digital dance-off, Bollywood talent mix, stand-up comedy and much more. We shall bring you the detailed coverage of the events in the next edition. Watch out!
Wow, the event might be all virtual but looks to be super fun. That's the thing about Shulini, organizing everything in the best way possible. We have Tarushi presenting us with the detail about the remarkably entertaining Guru series conversation with the well-known actor, commentator and presenter Gaurav Kapoor.
Jack of all, master of all. As he likes to call himself, Gaurav Kapoor is an actor, interviewer, and performer all rolled into one. He charmed Shulinians with his ready wit and confidence during Yogananda webinar and emphasized the importance of storytelling.
But I think that whether it's business, whether it's economics, whether it's philosophy, all these things lend so much to storytelling. So if you just read it not just as academic material, but almost insert a human protagonist in it and say, all right, if I was a human protagonist in this entire setup, how would this story play out? And I think that already happens a lot in our education system without us realizing it. If I take you back to class 1 and 2, all our mathematical problems start with, so Arjun has 6 oranges. His friend Rohan wants 3 oranges. Arjun gives Rohan, it's storytelling, right? You could easily say, what is 6 minus 3? Why have we got oranges and Arjun and Rohan and their parents into it? So the storytelling makes it easier for people to understand. So I just think that storytelling is very important for educators.
He said, bank balance is important, but happiness and emotional satisfaction is most important. He also said that one cannot rest on one's oars, but has to prove oneself time and again.
For a competitive sports person or for anyone today, I think it would be the same as, for example, students of your university who go out and work for a company tomorrow and then a year and a half later could be working for the competition, for better pay. You just have to go out and prove yourself every single day, irrespective of the jersey that's on your back.
That was surely enlightening. The NGO UVCAN, in association with Shulini University, successfully conducted a webinar on breast cancer with the survivors sharing their experiences. Ayushi, what more can you tell us about this?
A webinar on breast cancer was conducted by the UVCAN organization on October Friday. Among the participants were 2 inspiring cancer survivors, our Dean Student Welfare Ms. Poonam Nanda and food technologist Ms. Ujjwala Raje, along with Dr. Sumit Shah, who is a surgical oncologist practicing in Mumbai. The webinar was conducted to throw light on the causes and the factors which can lead to breast cancer, also how one should keep a track of it.
As you explained, I fought it twice. In the year 2000 when my mom got it detected. Prior to that, while studying food technology, I encountered this word cancer when I was developing nutraceutical products for the cancer patients. So cancer patients who are given chemotherapy, they are administered such drugs that they can't digest the normal food as well. So the micro and macronutrients needed to be given. So I was developing a product for that. And in the year 2000 when my mom got detected, it was very advanced stage cancer and we couldn't retrieve her out of it. So while my study was on, I was actually reading about it that 6 to 8% cancers are familial cancers and they are passed from one generation to other. So based on that, when I reached 40, I actually went to my gynecologist and I asked her to prescribe me a mammography. So actually there were no symptoms as such, so to say, but it was all guided by the star which was my mom, and I caught it at very early stage. So when the mammography report came in, it was actually asked me to do the further investigation. And I got introduced to this phenomenal doctor, Dr. Sumit Shah, who is also a breast cancer surgical oncologist.
Ms. Ujjwala also talked about how men can play an important role by becoming an equal partner in fighting cancer and providing the critical moral support to the survivors.
The biggest message which I agree with both, we have these 2 phenomenal ladies right in front of us to give a live example of how an early detection makes all the difference, and there they are sitting in front of us, fit, fine, healthy, and as natural as they can be. So the message is loud and clear that yes, early detection is the key. People do not come on time. There are reasons for it, of course, that I'm going to share on my presentation, and I shall discuss about that in detail.
That was quite an enlightening webinar. Researchers at Shulini filed a patent recently on a system to grow plants without soil and fertilizers. We have Ajay to provide us with more details. Ajay, what can you tell us about this patent?
In view of the growing trend for cultivating plants without soil and fertilizers, the system of hydroponic growing system of plants is getting popular. One of the challenges was the lack of portable system. Researchers at Shulini have now come up with a new plan. The drawings show a wall-hanging portable and customizable hydroponic apparatus and system that is easily assembled without employing any complex protocol. The hydroponic system of present invention is useful for household gardens and small cultivation farms, wherein the nutrient solution is supplied to the plants in circulation and is recirculated again, which saves water and nutrients. The system has been developed by Professor Nitika Thakur of Biotechnology along with two students, Mohit Nikam and Retika Tiwari. They have also filed a patent for the system. Back to you, Bhavna.
Thanks, Ajay. This brings us to the entertainment section. And here is the unique talent displayed by Harsh, a student of BJMC.
Hello everyone, my name is Harsh and today I am here to show you guys something interesting. As you can see here in my hands, this is a Rubik's Cube. I can solve this Rubik's Cube in about 20 to 30 seconds and I'm gonna do it now. As you can see, it is totally scrambled that I cannot trick this, okay? So here we go.
Wow, how incredible that was! If you're waiting for a chance to showcase your talent, then here it is. Do share your talent videos with us on
WhatsApp 98802882. Email newsletter@shuliniuniversity.com.
And here is RJ Ruchika giving highlights of the next week's Radio Shulini programs.
Hello everyone, here's Ruchika with list of shows for this week. So this week audio shows are Trending Songs by RJ Aditi, Melody Trees by RJ Vanshika, and there will be a video show that will be uploaded on our YouTube channel Radio Shulini, One-to-One Connection by RJ Rishabh. So stay tuned and do watch.
That's all for this week. This is Bhavna signing off for now. We will bring you the latest news from the campus next Friday. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy.